All right, it's time to lace up your boots, or at least your remote. No, just pick up the remote. CVMTV's Monday Match Night is back, returning this evening with the playoff action from the Jamaica Premier League. Tivoli Gardens takes on Montego Bay United in the second leg of their quarterfinal. Obviously, there is a quarterfinal tie that happened with both teams hunting for the nation's ultimate footballing glory. Kickoff is at 9 p.m. and live and exclusive free-to-air coverage can only be seen right here on CVMTV. Now, Nathan Curtis, our resident football analyst, and sometimes him think him is a number 9, he joins us to share what to expect from tonight's match. Hey, Nathan, you're laughing, you know?
Corner league counts. Come on, corner league counts.
Number 8.
Number
9.
That creative midfielder in the center of the pitch.
Glad to know you're thinking of so much more importance.
All right, Michael Carrick. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing? You know, this is going to be a big match.
Yes.
This is 3 versus 6. This is for a spot in the semifinals. So it's all on the line, and it's a Tivoli team that's snuck into the playoffs. So it's, in one word, it's just everything. It's a do-or-die game for the Jamaica Premier League right now, and both clubs know this. Though you have a tie that's coming from a 2-1 where Montego has the advantage, both teams really think they can win this one. So it's going to come down to discipline. It's going to come down to who is able to just outthink, outcoach, outrun, fight for it, because most people didn't even think Tivoli was going to be here. So it's one of those things you're just going to have to watch to enjoy. And I think there could be a surprise. I'm not going to say it just yet, but they're already surprised by making it to the playoffs. They've surprised by that first leg being able to even score a goal. It was 1-1 up to a certain point. Jordan Fletcher's goal kind of separated the teams. So it's going to be a really, really good game, and it's a lot to watch for right now.
You mentioned surprises, but the reality, Nathan, is that Montego Bay is a really well-coached outfit. They have a really good system, and they have attacking talent at the top of the field to hurt you. Are you suggesting that Tivoli might actually pull off an upset? Because Montego Bay has shown that they are the ones who are going up against the favorites from St. Anne, and they really want to do one over. Does Tivoli have what it takes?
Tivoli has what it takes because they made it to the playoffs. They made it to the playoffs. So
they're on merit, yeah.
A lot of people counted them out. You get me? This is probably the youngest team in the league next to Cavalier right now. They are playing some really, really good football. They've shown up all season. This has been a team that started off a little rocky, but they have consistently gotten better. A surprise wouldn't be too surprising here. I think for both of the quarterfinals that we're looking at, nobody expected it to be 2-1. Everybody thought it would have been all right. Montego just kind of thrashed them in the first leg and keep everything going. They're not seeing that as a prospect. So right now, I think you could see an upset by Tivoli. Not saying that it's likely, though, to be fair.
But it's
right?
possible.
It's a possibility.
It's Mobe's game to lose altogether because they have the lead.
Yeah. And in a situation like that, for sure, Tivoli also knows that they're almost under less pressure, because they know that all they need to do is just go there and do what they've been doing, where Montego Bay is the one that have something to prove, really and truly, if you think about it. Yeah.
I can say it to you this way. Tivoli's under no pressure.
Yeah,
again,
none.
You never expected them to be here, so they're going to go out and they're going to be flying.
Yeah.
That's the type of football you love to sit down and watch. And when you have players like Nicalia Fuller, who has just been a surprise, and I think this guy is 2021, who's just been flying all over the field all season, a dead ball especially. There's just a lot to look forward for from Tivoli. So, yeah, it's that kind of game where you kind of go, could they do it? Maybe they could.
So where's the stardust in this game? Who are the difference makers that we should be looking out for?
I mentioned one for Tivoli with Nicalia Fuller, but I think the real stardust here is the wily old veteran Owen Gord. He's been the driving force for Mobe all season. So if there's going to be a difference maker in this game to pull Mobe through, that's going to be who it is. He's been scoring from free kicks. He's been doing all the set pieces. He's been taking the little chances. He's been creating chances. The wily old veteran has continued to prove all season that he's just still at that top level in Jamaica football. And he's going to be, for me, that one factor that determines if Mobe is able to beat Tivoli and continue on to the semis.
You know, I have to ask you, and in the event that you get it right, I'm going to ask for additional numbers having nothing to do with football. But if you can call it, what will you say the scoreline will look like?
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to see Tivoli pull off that victory, but I think Mobe has shown enough consistency all season, and I know Tivoli flying. Tivoli's played that type of football. Like, it's hard to count them out, but this should be a Mobe victory easily 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, it's on record.
Clean sheet from Mobe. That's what he says, although he says a spoiler is still on the cards. All right, thank you very much, Nathan. Looking forward to it. So remember, tonight is Monday match night between Tivoli Gardens and Montego Bay United. Kickoff time is at 9 p.m. and you can see more in the CVM News at 7 this evening, where they're going to give you an in-depth preview. Stay with us. Sunrise is going to be back after these messages.